For today's little adventure, we're going to try fruitcake for the first time ever. And to be honest, I'm not really excited about this. I've never had fruitcake. I'm in my 40s. It's always sounded like, oh, fruitcake tastes so bad. And I don't really know if I want to try it, but my kids have never had it. So I told them we would get some and try it. And why I have a box of 3? Because the only place I found fruitcake at when I was looking for fruitcake was at Sam's Club. And they had boxes of 3 for $15. So not bad, $5 a cake, cool. Probably won't give it to anybody because I just think that'd be a horrible gift to give someone. Okay, so let's look at the box. This is made by the Claxon company. It's called Old Fashioned Claxon Fruitcake. It's called World Famous, baked in the Deep South according to a famous old Southern recipe. Quality for over 100 years. 3 16-ounce packages, net weight 3 pounds. So that's the front. Then you have the back. A delicious blend of nature's finest fruits and nuts, Claxon Fruitcake has enjoyed a reputation for quality and value for over 100 years. For best results, chill before slicing and serving. Slice with a damp, sharp knife for extended keep. Refrigerate or freeze. Now, I did refrigerate the top one. I just put it back in the box so I could show it to you guys. Okay, so the Claxon Bakery comes out of Claxon, Georgia. That makes sense. And you have their website, www.claxonfruitcake.com. They've been going around for 100 years. Somebody likes fruitcake. All right, so the nutritional value. Serving size 1.5 ounces, amount per serving, calories 150, total fat 4.5 grams, saturated fat 1 gram, cholesterol 20, sodium 50, total carbohydrates 27, dietary fiber less than 1 gram, total sugars 18, included added sugars 11, protein 2, vitamin D, blah, blah, blah. For more product information, visit our website at claxonfruitcake.com. All right, and the other side will give you the ingredients list. Ingredients: raisins, orange peel, enriched flour, papaya, cherries, nut meats, almonds, pecans, and walnuts, sugar, pineapple, corn syrup, water, high fructose corn syrup, margarine, lemon peel, dried whole eggs, contains 2% or less of the following: sodium, benzoate, potassium sorbate, ascorbic acid, vitamin A, palmitoid, sulfur dioxide, preservatives, palm oil, sunflower oil, beta-carotene for color, citric acid, malic acid, salt, artificial rum flavor, FD&C, red number 40, yellow number 5, and blue number 1. Contains eggs, tree nuts, and wheat and soy. Okay. It was baked by the Claxon Bakery Incorporated. I'm curious what else the Claxon Bakery actually creates. Alright, so when you open up the box, what you get says Best by 315. Okay, this is the one that I chilled. So we're gonna take this one out. We're gonna look at it. Oh, the choice of millions since 1910. I want to know if any of you have actually had fruitcake and what you think it tastes like. This is just a regular fruitcake, which I guess they must make other kinds. Keep it in a cool place. Chill before slicing for extended keeping, refrigerate or freeze. Best when served chilled. So, all right, that is the packaging. So I'm gonna take my knife here and open it up. Still not super excited about this. All right, let's look at this. Okay, I can see the raisins. I'm assuming the green is a papaya. I can see the cherries. I can see nuts. Not sure if they're almonds or pecans or walnuts. I think those are probably walnuts. I don't have a sweet tooth, and I'm afraid that's what's going to make me not like this at all, is not having a sweet tooth. So, here, let's unwrap the whole thing. And we're going to look at it. Because it's got a wrapping on the end. Okay, so one side has this. You can put it like this. One and the other ends have that. Okay. And you've got the side that shows that. And then you've got this side. Now that you can see the cherry. You can see the nuts in it. And then on top you can see the raisins. Alright, so let's compare. Let's look at this. Okay, so you see what on the box? I don't really see, there's I think a raisin right here on the box. But like mostly it's the nuts and the cherry and the papaya. Where I see a lot more raisins in this one. Maybe it's just on top that I see the raisins, but that's interesting. Okay. Okay, so we're just gonna cut this in half. And I don't know if I want to try this. Probably the first time I'm weary about trying any food ever. I am normally up for trying anything. Because that's just my personality. All right, let's look at it. We got a cherry. We got maybe walnut, maybe pecan, papaya, raisins. All right, I'm gonna smell it. It smells sugary and sweet. I'm gonna eat a raisin. It's very gooey, like the texture's gooey. When you touch it, it's like a little sticky. Okay, I don't drink alcohol, so I have no idea what rum extract or what rum tastes like. But I'm assuming that's what the little flavor is I got from the raisin. I'm guessing fruitcake is like a rum-soaked fruitcake. So why they have Maraschino cherries and candied papaya, I don't know. But let's try this out. I'm gonna break this in half. It's got, well, it has pineapple in it too. We got the cherry, I see some pineapple, I see a raisin. Don't see a lot of nuts in this one. Brown nut. It's very gooey. It's gooey and chewy. Yeah. I don't really like it. I don't hate it, but it's really sweet and the texture is just odd. So I'm going to eat one other piece just to, I'm going to try to see if this one's got more nuts in it, in the papaya. See, the papaya just does not look appetizing to me. That bright green piece, and there's like 3 of them in here. What am I thinking? Woo! It's hard enough to get through that first bite. Let's try this other bite here. I couldn't put the whole thing in my mouth, I'm sorry. You got nuts. Pie is actually not as soft as I thought it would be. But I can't taste papaya. I taste a little bit of tartness, but I don't taste the papaya flavor, so maybe that's just what it just has a tartness to it. Okay. Fruitcake is not as bad as I thought it would be. I don't ever plan on eating it again because it is way too sweet for me. But I can see how my grandmother or my mom or like my great aunts and uncles would have liked this, but people still eating it today don't have a clue why, unless you just really like something sweet and gooey, which people could. So I'm not gonna even put this on a scale of anything for food because, to be honest, it's too sweet for me. So I couldn't give it a good rating, but it's interesting. And if you've never had it, I would see if you could find 1 package instead of 3. I would try it just to try it, because at least then it's off that list of things you've never had. And it doesn't taste horrible. It doesn't even taste bad. It's just, I don't like sweets. And it's got sugar. It's got a sugar overload for me. It's not really that sweet though. Like, it doesn't have a super sweet taste, but it's got a sugary texture to it, if that makes any sense. It's that gooiness. It's like gooey sugar. So it's not like it's overwhelmingly sweet, but it's got that gooey sugar aftertaste. If you guys have ever had like something that's gooey and sugary, and it has that like sugary aftertaste, that's what it has to me, is the aftertaste of sugar. The fruit's okay. The pie's got the tanginess to it. The cherry, I couldn't really feel the cherry. The nuts are crunchy because of the crunchiness. The raisins, can't even really taste the raisin. Like, it's soaked in a rum extract or whatever they soak it in, and that's what I think what makes it sticky and gooey is that and the sugar. But you don't really taste the fruits and the nuts like separately. You just taste them together and kind of like one mixture. So not something I would try again, but not horrible, just not good either. Mediocre flavor. There you go. My rating is mediocre. Anyway, thank you for joining us on today's little adventure of trying fruitcake for the first time. And join us for our next today's little adventure.